Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. So last time we got our grass field cut again for the final time this year, but that actually needs lime now to make it better for next year. So yeah, we need to get that spread with lime. It shouldn't take too long. Just get the lime spreader on, which is in here, and we'll get that field spread. The other field that will need spreading is the cotton field, but we can't really do that until the cotton's been harvested, which will be in either next month or the December. I can't remember exactly. I think it's next month, but we'll see. Because we'll be moving time on pretty soon. Actually, it's getting quite late in the day in October. It's nearly 5 PM. So yeah, I think once we've done this field of lime spreading, I think I will actually move time on to November, and we'll get some more stuff done. There's going to be a bit of selling, I think, to do in November. We've got a few things to sell. We've got the onion salt, and I'm guessing there might be a few more things to do as well, more things to sell. So we should start to make a bit of money in November, which would be nice, because we will need it to lease the cotton harvester, which is, again, I still think it's a bit weird saying that in a Scottish map, but unfortunately we've inherited a cotton crop in one of the fields, and rather than cultivating it in, which I think would be a bit of a shame, I have decided that we will actually harvest it and probably put it into the spinnery. We can lease the spinnery production, or even maybe buy it actually, because we do have some wool as well, which would be quite useful. Although yeah, money wise probably can't afford to buy it, but yeah, certainly do the production and get that cotton and our wool pallets turned into fabric, which will be worth a bit more to sell in the spring. So yeah, that's my plan for this episode, at least for a start, after we've done the lime. So I will continue with this, get this field done, we'll move on to November, and then we'll take it from there. Right, so it is now November, and just looking down here, we have actually got the cotton field ready to harvest. So we need to be able to fund the leasing of the cotton harvester, or the cotton picker. I don't think we can afford it yet, but let's just check and see if we can get that. If I can locate where it is. Where is it? On here. Something I haven't used for a very long time, actually, the cotton picking machine. I've probably missed it. Where would it be? Oh, there it is. Right, okay, so yeah, we're obviously going to go for the case. I think we'll always go for the case because the John Deere is such an enormous rip-off. How can they justify the price difference? I just don't know. But yeah, the case isn't too expensive compared. Still a very expensive machine, but not quite as bad. Wow, okay, we can actually afford it just. That is about as close as it could be. But yeah, I will lease that. Okay, we have £600 in the bank. Excellent. Let's tab down to the cotton machine. There it is. So I'll drive this up to the field and immediately get it going. I'll probably do a lot of it on a helper because I want to get other stuff done as well in the background, like selling some stuff, and the cows probably need some more silage as well. I actually have quite a bit of silage to sell because we've got two full silage pits now, so we don't need both of them full. I can get one emptied and sold. And also, yeah, some more stuff for the castle. I should think some more stones and wood products for the castle. And what else? So yeah, the onion salt definitely needs selling today. That's a November job. What else? Oh yeah, the canola probably is also at its best price in November as well. We don't currently have an oil mill, so we're going to have to sell it as raw canola at the moment, but hopefully maybe next year we'll have one. Well, actually it says December, but the prices are pretty good, so maybe the end of this month or maybe next month, we'll see. But yeah, I also want to get the spinnery today, because then I can turn this cotton into fabric, which is worth a lot more than just raw cotton on its own, and also do the wool as well from the sheep. So that should be quite a profitable thing to do. I will of course have to lease the production though, because as you can see from the money now, there is no chance I'll be buying a £300,000 production or whatever they are, several hundred thousand anyway, so yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But luckily with this mod that I've got, I can actually do that with a lease, which is a lot cheaper. It's still expensive. It looks like it's not charging me much. It adds up over several months or years. It will add up several thousand, but it's a lot cheaper than buying it. So that's a good bonus. Right, so I will get this up to the field and get it going in that field on the helper for a start, while I start selling some things. And once I've got probably the or maybe, what should we do first, silage or the onions? Probably leave the onions a bit longer actually. I'll probably do the silage. I'll get a silage trailer filling, although the lorry is down at the onions at the moment, so maybe I'll do the onions first, actually thinking about it. Yeah, get the onion sold first, then bring the lorry back and get that filling with silage at the silage clamp pit thing, and then also feed the cows. Oh, straw as well is another thing that I want to sell soon. Is straw price good at the moment? No, it's next month. Okay, so yeah, just the onion, salt and silage today probably then. So that's all sorted. We've got a pretty good amount for those onion salt pallets. That was really good. Back up to 64,000 now, which I'm very pleased with. That was an excellent result. We've got loads more to sell as well over the next few months. Or, well, actually I say that. Next month we'll be selling some more, but then we'll probably have to wait until next year to sell the rest because of the time the price is good. But anyway, we're getting this at the moment loaded up. The silage out of this side of the pit. And this side is still fermenting, I think. Let's just check that. 80%, yep, so it's almost done. It'll be ready today, and that'll be, well, I keep saying it'll be for the cows, although the cows really aren't eating that much compared with the amount that I'm selling, so most of it will probably end up getting sold, but it's all extra money, it's all good. So yeah, I'll keep this loading up, and this lorry can hold quite a lot actually. It's got, I think it's a 36,000 litre capacity. Yep, so 10,000 more litres to go, and then it'll be full, and I can go and get this sold. So where's the best price for silage? Let's go down to silage. there it is. Okay, right. Not the best month, but in fact, it's probably the worst month. Oh dear. But yeah, it's still okay. It doesn't really fluctuate too much. So that's the best price, is it? I think. Yes. So we'll tag that one, and remind myself where that one is. That one there. Okay. Yeah, that's the normal one we go to for silage. And while it just finishes off loading, let's just quickly check up on the helper in the cotton field. So it's pretty slow actually, but it's getting there. It's got a bit done. 51% full of the first bale. I think we'll be looking at probably 1.5, I would say, bales out of this field. Maybe 2. Might get 2 full ones, but I would say 1.5, based on how much has been done so far. But overall, yeah, it's going pretty well. But this will be the only, unless of course I buy another field, this will be the only cotton harvest I do on this series. I'm not planning to make a habit of it. It's just that, as I've said, I inherited the crop, and I don't want to lose it. That'd be stupid to just delete it, or cultivate it in. So yeah, we might as well harvest it as it's here and get some money back for it. So that's why I'm doing it. But I know not everyone will agree with harvesting a cotton harvest in Scotland. But as it's here, I am making the most of it. But like I say, I won't be planting any more cotton unless, of course, I get another field which I buy, which has cotton in it at the time. But I will try and avoid that. Right. I think the lorry will be full now. There it is. So let's head off with our first load and get this silage sold. all the silage from that pit is sold. Excellent. So we now have 116,900 in the bank, which is great news. I'll just hitch the flatbed on again because we're going to need that soon. And I've just actually been thinking about the production. Somebody said that you do also need the roof shingles, so if we go to the stonemason and go to roof shingles, we have to activate that one as well, I think, because apparently the castle will need both eventually, but at the moment we just need the castle stone. But yeah, apparently we do need these too, so I will get those being produced as well and spawning at the stonemasons, and we'll get them sold again at the castle as and when they're needed, really. So we'll leave that going. Everything else seems to be running fine. Still got 126,000 litres of onions at the vegetable processing plant, so that's going to be going for quite a while, I think. And the sawmill is still running fine. We've actually got quite a lot of wood chips as well, so they'll be sold in January. But yeah, that's all running very well. You'll have seen there that the help has produced its first bale. I'm not sure why it's missed a bit there. That's a bit strange. This field is rubbish. It desperately needs nitrogen and lime on it because it is really not a good field at the moment. But I will get it there. I'll get it all done properly before we do the next field, the next crop in this field. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yes. So yeah, I reckon we are going to get 2 bales then, it looks like, out of this field. So that's great news. That's really good to see that. I think we're going to get 2 bales, so that's going to be quite a lot of fabric we get out of the cotton, I think, on this field. We need to also go and load up the wool from the sheep, because if we're going to get this spinnery we need both, so we need the wool and the cotton. Might as well anyway, so we'll get more fabric to sell in the spring. So let's go over to the sheep barn where the wool is and we'll get those pallets loaded on. There's quite a few. Let's get these loaded. Oh, there's one more there. Great. Okay, so these first of all need to go to the production, wherever that is. I haven't even looked where it is yet. Well, I think I do know actually. I think the last episode did I? It was down here somewhere. The spinnery, yes. So we need to lease that. Well, I must say, let's see how much it is to buy. Oh, 180, so it's not too bad actually. It's one of the cheaper ones, but I still can't afford it, so no, we definitely have to lease, unfortunately, for this time. It's only £493 a day though, so it is cheap. And then we need to tag it, I suppose, because I don't actually know how to get there from here. It's quite a long way, it seems. Okay, so yeah, that's quite a long journey. Is it worth trying to get the cotton bale on as well, I wonder? It won't auto load though, I don't think, with all these wool pallets on, but if I restack the wool pallets, I reckon I could get it on and take it all in one go, and then we'll have to come back for the second cotton bale. But yeah, it seems a bit of a waste travelling all that way with only a few pallets of wool, so let's try and get that bale on. It's right here, so I might as well try it. And yeah, the helper should be finished this fairly soon, not too much more to do. Just see what happens. I will try and auto load first of all, but I don't think it's going to work. I think it'll say it's not able to do it. No. Okay, that was predictable. Right, so I will have a bit of a reshuffle then on my pallets and try and get them all stacked on top of each other so that they don't take up quite so much space. In fact, I could do 3 across as well, I think, anyway. Let's hope for the best with this. Let's do that one on top of there. And then that one next to it. And then, oh yeah, there's loads of space on that side. That's not great, they're having that one there. That one shouldn't be at the bottom, that should be at the top. So just take that one off and put that over there. Right, then put this one at the bottom. Then these can shuffle across a bit more. Just try and neaten them all up a bit. That's looking good. And then that one can go on the top. Like that. Okay, brilliant. And then, well, let's just see here. This one is a bit of a pain actually, so I'll just put that one on the floor for now. Or actually, I can lift the whole bale, so I'll put this one on. That's better. And then, well, that one on top is a bit... what am I going to do with that one? I'll strap these so they don't fall off again. I suppose it can stay up there. It's only... yeah, it's going to the same place, so might as well leave it like that. Okay, and yeah, there's the helper going in the background there on the cotton machine, cotton picker. So yeah, that's a lot more. I wouldn't get 2 cotton bales on, but I certainly could get that one on. So yeah, I'm glad I did this rather than going all that way with just a few wool pallets and leaving this one and coming back for it. That would be a bit annoying. So yeah, I will get this all taken over there, and I'll come back to you once we get there, because this is really struggling in this field actually, going very slowly. Here we are, so let's unload, and is it going to take that, or is it too high up and we have to drop it off? There it goes, that's good. Okay, so that's all gone into the production. Now I need to make sure that everything's running in the production, so let's go to the menu, and cotton and wool, so we'll make them both active. And obviously the wool is going to be a constant stream because we've got the sheep, so there's always going to be some wool to process, but I may not always own this, or I might buy it outright rather than keep leasing it. I don't know yet. But the cotton, that's going to be a temporary thing, so yeah, we're not going to have cotton for too long. But while we do have it, there's going to be about 40,000 litres by the looks of it. It's 20,000 a bale, and I reckon we're going to get another bale, either around about 1 full bale or slightly under or slightly over, but yeah, around about another 20,000. So yeah, there'll be two cotton bales in there to process. So that's all running, and is it finished? It has just finished, okay. And did we get one? Not quite, 18,900, okay. So we'll get that one unloaded at the gateway, and then we can get that one taken down to the new spinnery production in the next episode. So yeah, I'll just go and unload it so that it's accessible. Then I don't have to drive the lorry all the way through the field again to get it, so we'll put it by the gateway. Then I can return this vehicle actually as well. I'll get that returned so that we don't have to pay for that again for another day. That's good. Oh, what? 0.9 hours? Oh no! If we run over the hour, it's going to charge me again. I don't want that. That is so close. Oh dear. Let's get this unloaded quick. I know it's going to click over, isn't it? I already know. Quickly unload that. How do we unload it? Unload bale. I've turned the engine off, so hopefully it'll work. I do not want to be charged again for this. It's taken quite a long time that to do, but it's just under an hour, so that's really good. Okay, it's out, so that means I should be able to return it and not get charged anymore. So we go to the vehicle menu. Oops, not this. I go to that menu, vehicles, and then what would it have charged? 15,000 it would have charged if I'd gone over the hour. Look how close that was. 0.9. Where is it? Hours. There. 0.9 hours. So yeah, that is so close to hitting the 1 hour charge of 15,000. I think that's what it charges per hour. But anyway, even it was going to be a lot anyway, whatever it was going to be. So let's get rid of that. That saved me a lot of money. Wow. Okay, and I should still have the bale, hopefully. Yes, there it is. So next time we'll come back with the low loader or the hook loader and get this picked up and taken to the spinnery as well. So there we go. That's been a very productive day. I've been enjoying today actually, even though it's not exactly a Scottish job exactly, but yeah, we've done a good job there and made a bit of extra money. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.